Bryce Carter is joining us today. He is with Financial Strategies Group. He is the CIO and financial advisor there. This is your first time on Morning Blend.
It is. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Welcome. Introduce us to Financial Strategies Group.
Well, we are a local financial planning firm. We're a registered investment advisor, which means we are a fiduciary that works for our clients. We don't represent financial institutions, we represent you.
Okay. Talk about the services that you offer.
Our primary focus is preparing people for retirement planning and then getting them through their retirement years and everything that goes into that, investments and estate planning and really income providing. I mean, once you're retired, you're not getting that paycheck anymore, so we're there to help make sure you're paying those bills still and doing what you want to do.
And I think there's a misconception with people in their early 20s and maybe even into their 30s and mid to late 30s going, well, that's what I do when I'm in my 40s.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Yeah, the earlier you start, the better. I think it's important for people of the younger generation to understand that you're not going to have maybe your company to rely on. The days of working 30 years for one institution, getting a gold watch and a pension are not really there anymore. No. And you can't rely on the government to take care of you either. I mean, Social Security's already got some issues, and I think that's going to continue to evolve. So you really got to rely on yourself. The sooner you start to save and invest, the better off you'll be.
And to be realistic about how much money am I actually going to need when I retire, when I'm not making that same income. And if you're not, making a huge paycheck at this time in your 20s and 30s, you can still put money away.
You won't miss it. That's the thing. If you just start at 5% or 10% auto deducted in your 401k or an IRA, which is an individual retirement account, you won't miss it. And you can build that a little bit over time, add a percent here or there that you're contributing, and you're not going to miss it.
Yeah, and that's going to make your retirement, the way you're working so hard for now, so much more enjoyable. Estate planning, really important too, especially if you've got kids.
Yeah, very much so if you have kids. And then I would say it's even more so important in those retirement years. Get that done before you retire. It's a little bit of an expense to get. It's not huge, but then you can retire in comfort. You can travel, knowing that you have things like a medical and financial power of attorney, and that if something does happen, your assets will go to where you want them to, maybe not necessarily like the IRS or probate court.
Yeah, we have that conversation a lot on this show about it's surprising how much families fight when there's not a clear plan.
Nobody wants that to be them. No. And I know you won't be there to deal with it, but you don't want to see that.
Bryce Carter, CIO, financial advisor, Financial Strategies Group. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.